Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in, and we're gonna do a Smackdown recap as this is the go home show for Saturday night's main event. And there's a few things I want to touch on. I don't want to make this too long, but before I get into my recap of my thoughts on Friday Night Smackdown, make sure you guys leave this video a like as it continues to help this channel to grow and it beats the YouTube algorithm. And if you're not subbed, go ahead and click the subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the content that I post on this channel, football or wrestling related. Make sure you guys stay tuned to things that are coming. But let's get into this. LA Knight opens the show talking about his upcoming Saturday night's main event, and he's talking about Paul Heyman. He's got his little crew, the Oracle, together, and he's the Oracle now, and he's talking about Braun Breaker and how they cost him money in the bank, and how things are going to go with him wanting to hurt Seth Rollins because of the things that they put him through, only for Paul Heyman to interrupt. And he's talking about what things are going to do to LA Knight, what's going to happen when LA Knight said that Seth Rollins had his boys send him afterwards because he was kind of afraid to do it himself. He couldn't do it himself. Then Solo, Sikoa, and the MFTs come out. Paul Heyman runs scared when Solo says, basically, smartest thing for you to do, get out of the ring, get out now. And he wants LA Knight out of the ring. LA Knight slowly gets out, but doesn't. Comes back. They surround the ring, only to be interrupted. Jimmy Uso gets the chair, knocks Tonga off the ropes, slides LA Knight a chair, and they attack Solo's crew. And that leads to a setup between Solo, JC Mateo versus Jimmy, and LA Knight for later on in the night. Then we get Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair backstage, and Charlotte still is on her "I'm not your friend" type thing, which Alexa says we're basically together by association, or best together by, I think it's I can't remember the phrase she exactly used, but nonetheless, it sets up the Fatal 4-Way match, which is the first match of the night. Sol Ruca, Roxanne Perez, Kairi Sane versus Alexa Bliss, which turned out to be a very good match. Of course, you got Zarya and Roxanne. I keep getting those mixed up. Raquel Rodriguez. You had Zarya. You had and Charlotte Flair outside of the ring, and of course during the match, you had Zarya attack. You had Zarya try to attack Raquel, and Raquel basically throws Zarya into the announce desk. And Kairi Sane looks to finish off Alexa with the elbow, but only to be stopped. And Alexa Bliss hits the sister Abigail DDT for the win. And what was a very solid match leading up into the Fatal 4-Way tag team match at this Sunday's Women's Evolution, which I will have a preview posted very soon. But then we have the tag team match of the Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six. Now, this tag team division is great. I love SmackDown's tag team division. I absolutely love it. This was another match showing how good this tag team division is. And also, one note that I personally took from this is how much Angelo Dawkins has gotten better in the ring, in my opinion. I really love what he's doing in the ring, and it's kind of sad that Wyatt Six, because I personally am a Street Profits fan. I want to see what they're going to do that Wyatt Six are the now new tag team champions. Are they going to have some sort of a match at SummerSlam with all of the tag teams? Because it's kind of setting up for that. I want to see how they're going to continue to push this tag team division, which is head and shoulders above Monday Night Raw. But we have brand new WWE Tag Team Champions, with Loomis and Gacy picking up the win, and the Wyatt Six are now Tag Team Champions, to the dismay of the entire rest of the tag team division. Backstage with Andrade and Fenix basically saying they're up next for a tag team title shot. This tag team division is crazy. I absolutely love it. And to be honest, I'm really interested to see where they're going to go next with this tag team division. But either way it goes, you have a Wyatt 6 win. You have a Wyatt 6, and I adjust things on my side. You have the Wyatt 6 are now new tag team champions. But then we get to the Jelly Roll promo with Logan Paul, basically saying, and Logan is kind of hypocritical saying that he's an outsider, but yet most people view Logan as an outsider. Jelly Roll was a one-time thing or whatever that Logan Paul was trying to say. I kind of missed the beginning of it. So then Randy Orton comes out and interrupts and trying to say how he's outsider, how he's disrespecting and Jelly Roll, only for Randy Orton when he gets in the ring to get hit with Drew McIntyre's Claymore ahead of their match at Saturday night's main event. Then you get Jelly Roll thinking it backside while Logan Paul sees Randy Orton down and goes to attack him, only for Jelly Roll to basically grab Logan Paul and toss them aside. Now, I saw the reports that were saying that we're going to try to set up a Logan Paul versus Jelly Roll match at SummerSlam. I'm not going to lie, I might be interested to see that just a little bit, to see what Jelly Roll can really do in the ring. There's been rumors that he's been training for this match, so I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to do with that. And I overall liked it. I don't care for Logan Paul just as much as I don't care for Goldberg, but I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this. Then you have R-Truth versus Aleister Black. Kind of a short match. They were going back and forth, and they get a distraction, and basically not Damian Priest, that's later. Basically, Aleister Black grabs the chair and ready to attack R-Truth. The ref takes the chair away from Aleister Black, and then R-Truth gets the pin for the 1-2-3 win, which is Aleister's first time being beat since coming back to WWE, which leads to him running into Damian Priest backstage while he's looking for R-Truth, only for Aleister Black to attack Damian Priest. Now, I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this. Is this going to lead to a match between Priest and Aleister Black down the line? Who knows? I would love to see where that is going to go. Then you have the Tiffany Stratton versus the Trish Stratus, my personal childhood crush and one of the goats of women's wrestling, in a promo when basically saying, just a little few short notes, is that basically Tiffany was saying, I know you're one of the girls. I watched your VHS tapes as a little line to basically saying that Trish Stratus is old. That Trish Stratus has been history. And it's when Trish said, it's more important for you to win this match than me if you want to call yourself the greatest of all time. Because she says she is that. Then only for Naomi to interrupt briefly to get attacked by Jade Cargill ahead of their match against at Women's Evolution. I'm starting to get more and more invested into this rivalry between Naomi and Jade Cargill. Well, not starting to get more invested, but I want to see how that match is going to play out. I'll talk about that more in my Women's Evolution preview that's going to be coming out sometime Sunday. But then you have the main event of the night with Jimmy Uso and LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo. Back and forth match. Really solid match. Then Paul Heyman appears ringside, causing a bit of the distraction. Tala Tonga comes out, attacks LA Knight, get a bit of distraction for Paul Heyman, only for Jimmy Uso to roll up Solo and get the win. But it isn't over. LA Knight hits the BFT on Solo, only for Braun Breaker to come out, hit the spear, and immediately Bronson Reed comes out and hits a tsunami on LA Knight, setting up Seth Rollins versus LA Knight at Saturday night's main event. So overall, it was a really solid SmackDown. I'm still happy it's only 2 hours now. Then on top of that, You set up women's Revolution matches. It was a solid SmackDown. I give it about a 6. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got a little bit disinterested, just a little bit. Maybe because I'm tired from other things going on in my own life. But overall, I give this a 6. Really solid show. Continue storylines going forward. And it was very solid. So we do come out with new WWE Tag Team Champions when we're talking about the Wyatt 6. And you continue the Priest feud. You continue heading into the Saturday Night Main Event with Solo Sikoa taking on Jey Uso for the United States Championship. I was kind of disappointed that Jacon Fatu didn't show his presence, but either way it goes, I give this a 6 out of 10. But that's all I have. Make sure you guys leave the video a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.